What's up, guys? Just making a quick little update on the Bitcoin price. So we did definitely get some volatility from that Fed meeting today. Leading up to that Fed meeting, we got like a 3% move to the upside, a pretty, large pump right up into this box that I had marked out, which was this 4-hour order block. And then right before Jerome Powell got up to speak, we got this massive move to the downside, this really big dump. We pretty much gave back that whole move from when I made my video yesterday. And that move happened really quickly. And since then, we've pretty much been just consolidating in this area now for a few hours, which is, very interesting because we didn't really see much follow through volatility, I guess you could say. We got this massive dump right before the meeting started, but then after that there wasn't much, which maybe shows some indecision in the market. People don't know how they're supposed to react. And I did talk about yesterday how I was actually looking for a short from either this box or the box above it. I was looking for us to take out these highs and potentially form some bear divs as we did that. And we did get bear divs on some of these time frames. The 4-hour has some bear divs here. The 1-hour had some bear divs. And, I actually had a plan to long this exact area right here. You see I have this folder here with this plan to short this exact level. And what I was looking for to short this was the 4-hour being oversold, 1-hour bear divs, and 24 through 6-minute bear divs with money flow trending downwards. And we got some of these confirmations, but we did not get them all. So we did see the 4-hour being oversold. It was above the 60 line here. And we also got bear divs. Pretty slight, but still, we confirmed some bear divs on this 4-hour. We got the 1-hour bear divs here, but money flow was getting extremely thick here on the 1-hour. Actually, we haven't seen money flow this thick on the 1-hour in like 3 months at this point. The last time we saw that was in mid-September when we got this massive pump right here. So very thick money flow on the 1-hour, not exactly what I want to see for a short. And then if you come down to the 24-minute, we did get some local bear divs as we came up for this last high right here. But again, on the 24-minute, the money flow was still very thick. It was not showing signs of declining. Same thing on the 12-minute and on the 6-minute. We actually did see the 6-minute money flow start to take a little turn to the downside here, but it was still really thick at the time. So ultimately, I decided not to take a short there. And it was a combination of me not seeing the exact confirmations I wanted, specifically with the money flow on the 24 to 6-minute. But it also had to do with how quick we got this move to the downside, and it kind of caught me off guard because it happened right before 2 o'clock, right before the meeting was supposed to start. So yeah, ultimately I did not end up getting a short there, but I do still think there's hope for another higher high here, just based on the fact that we haven't really lost this range. We're still technically trading in the range from yesterday. Considering we're still holding this range, I think it's still possible that we make it another short opportunity. We do still have some very interesting resistance levels above us that we haven't tapped yet. So if I take a fixed range volume profile of this range that we were trading in the summer, we can see that the value area low, this range is coming in right around this area that I had marked out, giving us some nice confluence between the value area low, the macro value area low. I would consider this a very important value area low, because since we lost this range, now what was previously support basically is most likely now going to act as resistance. And so this is going to be a very important back test, in my opinion. And this is also a significant golden pocket when you pull a fib from this wick that we had right here, this last little pump up before we lost this range. And we also have some highs right over here that we formed as we were dumping, some potential liquidity to be grabbed right around the 18,600 to like 19K area basically. And I still think, considering the 1 hour money flow, and since we're still holding this range, I think we have the potential to still work our way up here, and maybe we'll be able to grab a short from up here. And maybe it ends up taking a while. You saw over here when we kind of broke out of the last little downtrend, I guess you could say. We ranged for a while before we got the next move to the upside. And over here, we ranged for almost 2 weeks, about 12 days before we got the next move up. So, maybe we end up ranging up here for a little bit before we get that move up to that resistance. I definitely think it's possible that now we just start trading in a range on top of this previous one. And if we do that, then the previous resistance of this range will most likely act as support for us. So I still think this area around 17,300 is going to be support for us. This golden pocket, now that I adjusted it to this new high, it is now coming in sort of towards the top of this previous range. So that is some interesting confluence there. And so, yeah, basically, until we end up breaking this range that we're in, I'm just going to be looking at this as a potential range, with, right now the lows being around here, but, maybe we get a move down to here, and then we start trading in a range, in between here. So I'm looking at that as a possibility that we may just range for a little bit before getting the next move. And yeah, other than that, the levels are still pretty much the same. Still looking at this as support, still looking at this area up here as resistance, even potentially higher than that if we end up, getting another large move to the upside. We got plenty of resistance above us. And yeah, pretty much I'm just waiting until I get some clear confirmations on Market Cipher before I take any more trades. Well, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. I really appreciate the support, and I'll see you all in my next video. Peace.